Happy Monday. I hope you have a good week. You'll remember last Friday we talked about how that the chief priests and the elders were plotting to secretly get Jesus arrested and get him crucified without there being a big crowd so that they wouldn't cause some kind of a riot. And remember Judas and the woman who had the alabaster ointment, and she put the ointment on Jesus' head and feet, and Judas was the first one to say, "Hey, what a waste." And then John said, well, it was because Judas was a crook. Let's have another look at Judas now. Matthew 26, verses 14 through 16. One of the 12, named Judas Iscariot, went to the chief priests. Remember those guys wanted to have Jesus killed? And said, "What are you willing to give me to betray him to you?" You know, in lots of Easter cantatas and even in some sermons, Judas is put forth as some kind of a revolutionary that got disillusioned. He was hoping that Jesus would lead this battle and bring in a kingdom and that he would get to reign and all that kind of stuff. And in John chapter 6, Jesus said, "I've called you 12 and one of you is a devil." And in John chapter 12, Judas didn't care about the poor. He used to pilfer the money that was in the treasury. And then here you have Judas saying to them, "What will you give me to betray him to you?" They wanted money. And they weighed out 30 pieces of silver to give to him. It's interesting, in the book of Exodus, 30 pieces of silver was what a slave was worth. What an insult to Judas, Mr. Greedy. Yeah, we'll pay you slaves' wages if you'll betray the Son of God to us. You know what we've got here? We've got idolatry. In Colossians chapter 3, it says that greed is idolatry. Now, idolatry means that you're trusting in something other than God. Lots of times it's some kind of a statue that you set up, or it's some kind of a mystical figure that somebody's talking about, you know. But money, so many people trust money to take care of things for them. And so what an appropriate thing to say that greed would be idolatry, that you're going to trust your money instead of trusting in God. In 1 Timothy chapter 6, it says, "Don't put your trust in uncertain riches, but put your trust in God, who freely gives us all things to enjoy." So the last time we met, the question was, are you one of those who would do anything for money, or are you one of those who would do anything for Jesus? And today we're asking the question, are you placing your trust fully in Jesus to take care of your needs, or are you trying to buy your way through life? It's a big difference. One is genuine faith that results in everlasting life. The other one's idolatry. God bless you. I'm all done.